Lundstrom again, former Crew player. Here's the captain, Hume. He's done really well. The shot rather let him down. It was a fairly comfortable take for Rhys Lovett, but excellent play initially there from Hume.
Well, they'll have two players leading down the line, Altrincham, in terms of the pace of Hume. Just in one of those one-on-one areas. Gets the angle there, but disappointed with the connection of the shot more than anything. Turns inside nicely there.
Gary Johnson said after the midweek win over Hampton and Richmond that a half-time rollicking was required. It certainly played its part. Here's Colclough. He's got options in the middle as it's turned in, and the goalkeeper's beaten at his near post by Con Clark. And with just over 5 minutes gone here, it's Altrincham who take the lead. Big question marks, perhaps over the goalkeeping there, but squeezed in by Con Clark.
That's really, really good play there from Altrincham. When you look down the left-hand side, and it's an attacking ball into the penalty area. And Con Clark really times his run perfectly. Just see him just making the point your finger, make it across the near post. I think when you look at the goalkeeper, the power on the shot, you certainly feel that he should be doing better at that angle. Good attacking play, but through the legs of the goalkeeper. Disappointing goal to concede, but what a start that has been for the away team now.
Osborne to Hume, who stood up a really good cross there, and that perhaps should have been two. That's the man in form, the man they would have wanted that to fall to, Marcus Dinanga. He wasn't quite able to score there, but Altrincham create another really good chance.
Well, it should be two. Just shows the frailties of Torquay at the back.
Coley, big centre-back, is one of those forward and on loan from Millwall. That's a really good delivery, and it was towards Coley as well. That's a fantastic corner. Very difficult to defend that.
It's a great ball into the 6-yard box that causes a lot of panic within the Altrincham defence.
And clearly it will be a huge concern to Gary that we've got this far into the season and Torquay are yet to win at home. Hume with the goalkeeper coming way out of his goal, and there's a shout for a penalty here, and it's been given. Well, the captain did so well there up against Marshall. You can't believe the decision, but the referee was quick to point to the spot.
Always in the position. You look at the referee's position, and is he in the right one? And we were right behind that, and I felt straight away the minute that Hume came inside, Marshall stuck out the left leg, there was contact being made. I thought penalty.
It's Dinanga, and it's saved! Brilliant stop by Lovett. And if he was at fault for the opening goal, he's redeemed himself there.
Well, how big will this save be for Torquay United, Gary Johnson and everybody here? It's a poor penalty. The goalkeeper guesses right, and you're quite right to mention Adam, makes up for the mistake for the goal.
It's an improved angle here. Busy box, if the quality is good here from Con Clark. And it was good, and Lovett's there, and it's turned in. Well, he was denied from the spot, Dinanga, but not that time. It's 6 goals in 6 games for Marcus Dinanga, and Altrincham have doubled their lead at Plainmoor.
Well, it's a worrying time now for Torquay United. Just badly defended all round. And Rhys Lovett, you make a save from a penalty that gets you at 1-0 still. And again, you just make a really poor save to then fumble it into the air of Dinanga, who's missed a penalty but then comes back with an easy tap-in. Gives Altrincham a massive 2-goal lead. He's made the header, and that time he's made 2 or 3 important blocks.
In it goes from McGavin. Coley was one of those in there, and Donnellan hit one! Goal kick given. Half a chance that.
It's maybe more than half a chance where Torquay are at the moment. When you hit the target there, you've got every chance of that going into the corner.
Plenty of pace on that. And came out to be struck, and it was by Osborne. That was a really good block. They've really got to dig in here, Torquay, because you feel it could get worse for them as the referee plays an advantage, and Lovett got down to his right well there. Another corner, though, and more pressure from Alty. Con Clark is one of those there. Osborne and Colclough have showed an interest as well. You'll notice the position of the captain, Hume, just on the edge of the box. And it's Colclough, and it's just kept out, and then over the bar from Dinanga. That perhaps should have been 3.
Well, it's a brilliant save, and he's having a real mixed afternoon, Reece Lovett, because that takes a little deflection on the way through there from Jarvis, so the reaction of the save, I say, has to be excellent. Dinanga following him. Just be slightly braver, just put your foot through. You might take a tackle, you might get hurt in the challenge.
Again, they play it short. Colclough, Osborne, Colclough, not enough pressure on the ball here from Torquay. Con Clark. It's just all become too easy, this, for Altrincham. Colclough. They're queuing up there. Lundstrom might decide to hit it, and it was deflected, and it'll be another corner. But there just isn't the pressure on the ball, is there?
Adam, it's really worrying.
Con Clark. It's deflected, and it was awkward, and the shot is only just wide. Well, the captain, close to a third. His reaction suggests he feels he should have got that third.
Well, the next 5 minutes could feel like 50 minutes for Torquay United. There is just no confidence whatsoever.
Just didn't go to plan. Up it goes to Dinanga here. Oh, he's done well, and then snatched at it. That was a bit wild in the end from a player who you'd have expected to be more composed after 6 goals in 6 games.
Well, he'd done the hard thing to maybe just push Crow off the ball, and then all of a sudden you give yourself that half a chance there. But you need to settle yourself a little bit more, maybe take the touch and get the shot towards goal.
Goodwin. It's almost flicked through there for Jarvis, but now Altrincham seek to counter. Colclough. That's a really good campaign. Last season got 11 league goals, his best season in front of goal. It's pushed out by Lovett. Crow. Jarvis. Trying to beat the goalkeeper at the near post. Early intent from the Gulls, who've got a corner.
That's what certainly you need early on. A ball in behind, creating an opportunity and chance.
Corner in, and they've got one back. Just the start they needed to the second half. Asa Hall was forwards, and if ever a side needed a goal, it was Torquay, and they have one.
Well, sometimes you need moments in seasons, you need moments in games, and you need your moment from your big game players. And Asa Hall, time and time again for Torquay United, have come to their rescue. And this time, this could be a pivotal goal. It's a poor goal to defend against, because you know where the ball's going to be going. It's a great header there from the captain.
I would would imagine Phil Parkinson, Adam, will be a little uneasy about how much the Altrincham performance level seems to have dropped here. Yes, Torquay are playing better, but Altrincham certainly dipped a bit. They could be in trouble here. Goodwin hits one! Oh, that seemed to swerve a bit. Well dealt with in the end by Ollie Byrne. Up until last year, he combined his role at Alty with being a sports science lecturer as well. Left that job to go full-time himself with Altrincham. Dangerous ball into the box, and it came out to Moxey.
Shows positivity when you've got your left back on the edge of the 18-yard box when the ball's headed out. Donnellan with the ball in. Just one of those ones there, just the ball wouldn't bounce for him nicely to get his head over the ball and get the shot on target.
Smith, great try forward from him. Still got it, Smith, held off the challenge. The referee's played an advantage here. And Moxey with the overlapping run. Where was this sort of play from Torquay in the first half? And Paul's there! It's the skipper at the double! And after such an underwhelming first half from the home side at Plainmoor, they're now on terms, and Asa Hall's got both.
Well, you said just before that goal, Adam, where has this performance been in that first half from Torquay United? His side is absolutely shell-shocked. They've been penned back. I said the first goal was important in the second half. Torquay got it. And now all of a sudden, to see the numbers getting forwards. And the ball just falls nicely to Asa Hall, who just finds himself in the right place at the right time. And doesn't necessarily need the strongest of connections on it. But as long as the connection's on target, you've got yourself a chance. But what a turnaround this has been for Gary Johnson's side in the second half.
The contrast is night and day, isn't it?
Oh, this is why managers lose their hair.
Goodwin! Oh. Goodness me. Altrincham really need to wake up here. This game is going to get away from them because Torquay looked like they could get another one.
Oh, it was a brilliant play, wasn't it, from Will Goodwin. When the keeper's beaten it, that's on target.
Scored an injury time equaliser in a 2-2 draw with Yeovil back in August. Well, it's McGavin with the shot, and it's out to Asa Hall again, who decided not to shoot. The chance came to Goodwin in the end. I just thought for a second Hall was going to put his boot through that. It's well cleared by one of the forwards, Jarvis. Con Clark. Calmly played by Con Clark. Colclough's got all the time in the world here. Oh, and it's wide. Well, Jones it was, it stayed in play.
And maybe should have got the third goal. There's a lot of pace on the ball there, so he's done well to get something on it.
Oh, the goalkeeper got fingertips to that. It came out towards Smith. And Alty are under threat here. Moxey! This is unbelievable! I think that's his first touch! Lapsley off the bench, and suddenly taking off the captain, who'd got a brace, looks like a masterstroke! Torquay have turned it all around. It is a staggering comeback. And they're on the brink now of their first home win of the season. Sensational!
Well, what do I know? You bring off a guy who scored 2 goals. He's been frustrated about it. You wonder why it's happened. And then all of a sudden, the substitute that comes on with his first touch finds the back of the net. And this has been an unbelievable turnaround from Torquay United in this second half. Talking about guts, desire, determination, everything about them. Unbelievable.
Lundstrom. We mentioned in the first half how well Altrincham were coping without their influential vice-captain Mularkey, the central defender who had played every minute this season until today. They've missed him in this second half, but they could be in here. Hume, can he find the room for the shot? He can! They've equalised! The captain levels things up. What a game this is! 3-3.
It's just a brilliant game all round, and what can you say? Twists and turns, and you never know how it's going to go. But it's brilliant composure there from Jordan Hume. Gets a little cut back there from the substitute. Just gets himself that little angle. I don't know where this game's going to go now, Adam.
You took the thoughts out of my head. I can imagine it's torture for Altrincham and Torquay fans, but we're thoroughly enjoying this. Will we get a winner here? 3 minutes to go. Could be pretty frantic at Plainmoor. Well, Hume is down here. Oh, it's a red. Well, just to add even further to the drama, Marshall here, who's only just returned from injury, has been sent off. There did seem to be a bit of afters between the two of them. It'd be wise to walk away now, Marshall, before he makes this worse. But what an opportunity now this presents to Altrincham to really go and win this game. Oh dear, you can't do that, can you?
It's just silly petulance, Adam. And the Altrincham bench was up straight away.
Clark has changed his mind, and there's his ball in. It's a good ball! And they're in front! It's one of the centre-halves, Cooper! This game, nothing short of remarkable. And having thrown away their lead, having trailed, Altrincham have gone and won this all over again, it would seem.
Adam, how many times have we said in the National League, set plays are the fundamentals of this game? And I have to say that the guy that deserves the goal is Jay Cooper, because he's been absolutely brilliant. First half, I thought he was so solid at the back, and then all of a sudden, the free kick given away, the red card given on Marshall, and a game that he thought Altrincham had lost, unbelievably have turned it around, and he looked like they're going to win the game now.
Still, they seek an equaliser.
Well, this will be it now, Adam. Now or never.
In it went from Moxey. It'll come back to Moxey. All eyes on the referee. They want the final whistle. Altrincham, they've got to get there! Staggering! They've snatched a point right at the death! Dylan Crow hit and hoped! 4-4! Surely that was the last shot of the game! Breathless, absolutely breathless stuff at Plainmoor. But the 10 men have found a way to take a point. He's devastated.
Oh, just an incredible end to an incredible game of football. And Dean Moxey take a bow, because this ball here sets everything up, because so many times you just cross that ball into the box. But he has that experience and awareness to square that ball nicely, and then sets up Crow, who strikes the ball absolutely brilliantly. Oh, well, I need to take a long sleep after this one, Adam.
Wow, what a roller coaster ride that was. He's going to need to lie down in a dark room. But they've taken a point, the 10 men, thanks to Dylan Crow. They fought right to the end. It's the